Parnell here for Film in a Year project. So I hope you guys had an awesome week. I wouldn't say I had an incredibly productive week this week, but you know, you can't win them all. First off, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're having a sweet one with all your honey pies out there. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I got done this week and what sort of kind of fell through the cracks. So first off, I didn't get too much done this week, not as much as I had hoped between work, my freelance stuff, and my studio work. But what I'd hoped to get done was to have a lot more writing done. And I found that as I started to try and write, I kind of needed to conceptualize some of this stuff a lot more and figure out where I was going with certain ideas and really just kind of define my main character. And so while I was working on all that, I also started reading the Save the Cat book by Blake Snyder. And one of the first things he talks about is the log line, or high concept of your movie. And if you don't know what that is, it's a single sentence that can define your whole movie. Like if you were to pitch your idea to somebody, your 10-second elevator pitch, you know, like what can you tell them immediately? My movie is this. And so as I started to think about it, I realized I didn't have, you know, a high concept or a log line that I could tell somebody in 10 seconds or less. I really want that, and I think it's going to be very useful. So that's kind of where I'm taking things right now, is to turn back towards that and try and get that going. I've also, if you've looked up his stuff, he talks about a beat sheet, which is breaking down the 3-act structure into 14 beats. And there's also a new one. So if you don't know what a beat sheet is, it looks something like this. So there's a couple of different versions of the beat sheet, and you should definitely check it out if you're interested. This book is really cool and I like it a lot. So one of the things I did is I set up my cork board with the beat sheet beats. The beat sheet beats. Beat sheet beats. I know you like it. So I've set it up into, and I saw this somewhere else on the internet. Good old internet. I've set it up into first act, then first part of second act, second part of second act, and third act. And I can show you a little bit about that here. So this is kind of what it looks like. And I'm gonna add my my different scenes and things into, you know, these images, trying to kind of follow the motif. And we'll see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I wish I got more done, but you know, what can you do? And just keep trucking. Let's make movies. And if you haven't checked out the synopsis, you should click the link in the description. And also don't forget, you can join the project and be a part of this film. Even if you're far away, I'm sure that there's different things that only you could add. So go ahead and click the Work With Us link. And have an awesome Valentine's Day. I'll see you next week. This is my office setup, just in case you were wondering. Got my computer. I got my iPad. Not really my iPad, but I got some lights set up behind my weekly to-do board. And I've got my wife in her desk, and this is where she hangs out, and this is her cork board. And over here I've got my project list for what I'm working on currently, so I can check things off, because checking things off is fun. And my couch, where I sit and think about things. So there you have it.